Hello, sixth grade. Welcome to Monday, October 19th. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed the weather. And I also hope you had an opportunity to continue with your novel or maybe catch up. Okay. Have had a lot of really good reviews. A lot of students have been telling me they've been enjoying the novel. I hope you have too. So let's go ahead and get started and discuss what's going to be happening for Monday. All right, so we are going to be working together on our mentor sentence for the week. And your assignment for the mentor sentence, of course, will be in your folder, and I'll show you that in just a bit. Also, this week we are going to be really focusing on informational writing. And that assignment is a practice that's going to be in your folder, and I'll give you more details in just a second. But we are going to be again talking about informational writing. We're going to continue with our novel, A Wrinkle in Time. Copy one of your digital binder. Please submit that today, and I will be returning that by midweek or by probably Tuesday. I'm going to just check for completion of assignments, and I want to make sure that you are completing your comprehension sheets and your character charts, and be sure that you are reviewing your vocabulary and so forth. So please turn that in today. Today also starts week number 2 of your binder. So you are going to be receiving a fresh new binder for the week. Okay, that's going to be handed out to you on the weekly. I know we had a few flubs last week, and I really apologize for that. But this week, promise it'll be better. So let's just stick together and we will get through the week. Okay. So again, your independent work is going to be your Monday mentor sentence, informational writing. Again, please, your chapter 2 should be complete by now. Your comprehension pages should be done in your beginning of your character charts. We've covered a lot. Many of you started reading chapter 3, and I know a lot of you are going to be wrapping up chapter 3 this weekend. And I just want to make sure that you guys have your information done, because you are going to have a quiz on chapters 1 through 3, 1, 2, and 3 on Thursday. So you're going to want to make sure chapter 3 is completed and start your comprehension sheets, and I'll cover that with you in just a second. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on over here to your slides or to your folder, for example. You have your mentor sentence already in here. You want to make sure that you complete that and be sure you click on that. You also have in here, oops, let me come on back. You also have, give me just a second. I hit the wrong little key, but that's okay. We'll come on back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and come on into the folder. I'm just going to click on a period real quick, just to kind of go over the basic. So second grading period, you'll notice a second grading period folder now. So once you click on that, you're going to click on Monday, October the 19th. And it'll be in that Monday folder that you'll have your mentor sentence. You have your purposes for informational texts. Practice. Please do not submit this. You need to study these as we go through them during the week. You do have a quiz on Friday. Now here is your week 2 of your digital novel binder. So I wanted to kind of talk about this before anything, so we can go ahead and make sure that we're all on the same page. So you have a week 2, okay, brand new binder, okay? Last week's binder, just turn in what you have. I know some of you are missing like the slides from Friday. I'm not going to count that against you. Okay. Many of you, we went ahead and we covered the documents. Some of you asked for help. We got those filled out, your comprehension sheets. If you still need help, please reach out to me. Not a problem. But in here, in your binder, you again have your calendar, which you want to make sure you are trying to follow. Read 10 pages every day. Okay. So from Monday, what you're going to be working on is, again, submit your week 1 binder. There is a new activity that I put in here for you, and that is called a main events activity. So what that is you are going to, let me go ahead and click present mode so you can see the verbiage a little bit, bigger. You are going to give me the main events for chapters 1 and chapters 2, okay? It says here in the sequencing boxes below, write what happens in chapters 1 and 2. Then rename each chapter with a suitable name, okay? So you can kind of, give the chapter a different title. Finally, in the blank spaces, right down here, you can go ahead and you can do your illustrations. Now, instead of drawing, obviously, let's be creative and let's pull off some images that you feel would really add a little bit more depth or explanation to your activity. And let's get some images off of Google, or if you have drawings. I had some students that they love to draw, so they incorporated their own art, which I thought was very, very unique, and I appreciated that. So you might have the same thing. Okay. So you're going to complete your main event. Again, begin chapter 3 if you haven't already. That needs to be completed. And you need to start chapter 4 sometime this week. All right. So work on your comprehension sheet. You want to try to finish that by Wednesday. Any new characters that you're introduced to, please write them down on your character sheets, and please make additional copies. I'm talking about these sheets right here. If you need additional copies, simply click on slide, duplicate copy, and now you have two of the same. Okay. So if you still need further assistance, please reach out to me. Not a problem. And as usual, here is your vocabulary. You have the first 4 cards on the top are for chapter 3, and then the last 4 on the bottom are for chapter 4. So be sure that you study those. Okay, guys, so that's it. So here's your chapter 3 comprehension sheet. You do have your quick write, you have your vocabulary, you have some true and false, and some figurative language. You want to make sure that you put one example of figurative language, and I'll be talking about that a little bit tomorrow or on Tuesday. For those of you that are already on this sheet, we will go ahead and have a chat discussion, but you'll see a little bit more information in your slides for Tuesday on figurative language, okay? All right, guys, so as usual, if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow.